Praise Jesus. Stick with me as we keep hope alive. Our topic today is divine remembrance. And we begin by looking at the story of Mordecai in Esther chapter 6. We learn that Mordecai was a doorkeeper. One day he knew there is a plot of assassinating the king, so he exposed it. Sadly, even the king forgot about it. But one day, the king could not sleep, and he asked for the book of records of Chronicles. The book was read to him, and he realized that Mordecai was never honored. Immediately he asked Haman, ensure that Mordecai has been honored. We also look at Genesis chapter 40. We see the story of Joseph, the cupbearer, and the baker. One day, all of them were in prison, and the cupbearer and the baker had a dream. Joseph interpreted the dream to them, and he asked the cupbearer, once they reinstate you, please ensure that you mention me to the king. Again, the cupbearer forgot about it. 2 years later, the king had a dream, and the cupbearer remembered about Joseph, and he mentioned him to the king, King Pharaoh. So Pharaoh asked the guards to bring Joseph to him. He interpreted the dream, and he was so excited and restored him back to the place and promoted him. We also see the story of Mephibosheth in 2 Samuel chapter 9. Mephibosheth was a son from the lineage of kingship. The grandfather was Saul, the father was Jonathan. He was long forgotten. To his disadvantage, he ended up in Lodebar. Nobody knew about him. But one day, King David felt the urge of showing kindness to anyone from the Saul's lineage. And so, after a few consultations, he was told there is one who is a lame, who lives at Lodebar. And he ordered them to bring him back. And we saw King David restoring him back to his rightful place in the palace. Today I came to encourage you with the above references. We see the three characters were forgotten. You may also feel forgotten. But I came to encourage you, men can forget about you, but God does not forget. The Bible says in Isaiah chapter 49 that a mother can forget her child, but God can never forget about you. He has engraved us in his palm, and our walls are continually before him. So there is no way at any given time God can forget about you. And so he will cause anyone who is supposed to remember you, anyone who is supposed to honor you, to remember you. A book of remembrance shall be opened for your sake. Just keep hope alive and believe that there is a God who does not forget. And anyone who is supposed to honor you, God will make sure that they remember about you and they will do the needful. God bless you as you keep hope alive. Thank you.